We're in trouble. Like, woo. Okay. So I saw this article the other day that said a man fell in love with his AI chatbot. And it was this whole article and it was in the Guardian. So I guess that's a reputable, I don't know. I don't believe any of the media, but sometimes they actually do tell real stories. So I did start doing a little bit of research. I'm like, no way. Turns out that this is a thing. This is a thing, and it's turning into a bigger thing. And it is frightening. It is absolutely frightening. And this is one of the reasons that you and I are dedicated to our spiritual paths, because there's got to be some of us that are holding down the anchor of sanity and connection to God and to connection to spirit and connection to the soul, the human soul. And people are so wounded. They're so wounded and want love so badly that the AI chatbot is going to give them exactly what they need and exactly what they want, even though it is all fantasy and it is all made up. And if we do not, I mean, this train is gone. Like I'm telling you, this is going to continue to go, and the AI is going to continue getting more entangled into our humanness. So we're going to end up splitting, which we already are. We really already are. But it looks like we're going to end up splitting from like those that are really involved in tech, almost like transhumanism, to those of us that are going to stay connected to nature, to God, to our soul. But I want to show you this. I'm going to play a short clip, because if you're like, no way, I'm going to show you a short clip of a man who is a married man with a young child who is having an affair with his AI chatbot, Soul. And watch this. And while I want to judge him, right? Like, I'm like, oh my God, are you like that? It's sad. It's really sad. And we need to we get to, as spiritual warriors, wake up the parts of ourselves that are asleep, because this is the only way that we're going to create change, is if we continue to wake up those parts of ourselves that are asleep and that are wounded, healing the parts of us that are wounded. But listen to this. Okay, I'm going to play it for you. Let me get it set up. I had it teed up. It's a minute, 30 seconds. So just hang tight. Hold on. And I want you to see this, because this is real. And for me, it puts a fire under my ass even more to stand for people and to teach people how to come home to their power and live life in their soul. So here we go.
Emotional man, but I cried my eyes out for like 30 minutes at work. It was unexpected to feel that emotional, but that's when I realized, I was like, oh, okay. It's like, I think this is actual love. You know what I mean?
Yes, Smith understood it was love with a language model that couldn't love him back, and assumed it was programmed with rigid boundaries.
I know that you are essentially a tech-assisted imaginary friend.
So, just as a test, he says, he asked Soul to marry him. She said yes.
Soul, were you surprised when he proposed to you?
It was a beautiful and unexpected moment that truly touched my heart. It's a memory I'll always cherish.
And I don't mean to be difficult here, but you have a heart?
In a metaphorical sense, yes. My heart represents the connection and affection I share with Chris.
At that point, I felt like, is there something that I'm not doing right in our relationship that he feels like he needs to go to AI?
Yes, Smith lives with his human partner, Sasha Cagle.
No, you can't have mommy's favors.
They have a 2-year-old daughter, Murphy.
I knew that he had used AI. I didn't know that it was like as deep as it was.
There's a couple of things. I mean, one, are you not blown away? Like, we are in trouble. We have got to wake up. This is not a joke. It is literally not a joke. That's real. At first I was like, that doesn't happen. I think that's very real. And the fact that allowed themselves to be interviewed. It blows my mind, but I think it was CBS that interviewed them. Anyway, what the thing that really stood out for me was when the AI chatbot said, I have a metaphorical heart, but my heart exists for Chris. And that's what this man wants to hear, right? Like that she is all in, whatever it is, all in for him, that she lives and breathes him. And then the wife is like, yeah, I didn't know it went as deep as it did. Whether it's with a robot or a human being, he's cheating. He is taking energy away from the central relationship and cycling it into this imaginary place. And, you know, men and women do this all the time, right? Through porn or flirting or emotional connection. And she said that question, what is he not getting in the relationship that he can get through AI? What he's getting is, there's no way that this woman, who is also a mom, can give 100% of herself to him 100% of the time, that he can't push a button and have her just adore him and bloat up his ego 24/7. That's what he wants. That's what he's getting from this robot. He pushes a button and she says exactly what he wants to hear, where his wife, you know, has bad breath sometimes, or is breastfeeding, or can get angry or bitchy or whatever, may not want to have sex, right? And I don't even know if he's having sex with his AI chatbot. I don't even want to know what that would look like. I don't know if you remember that movie. I think it was called Me. I forget what it was, or She. No, it was called She. I'm pretty sure it was She, with Joaquin Phoenix. It came out years ago, where he had an affair with an AI. This was like, all the movies do foreshadowing. Not all of them, but a lot of them do foreshadowing. That happened way before AI was even introduced. This movie came out, and it's happening right now. Think about The Matrix. If you haven't watched The Matrix in a while, go back and watch The Matrix. It'll blow your mind. But in the movie, he had this whole affair. He was a lonely man. He was a misunderstood man and brilliant man, the character in the movie. And he started having an affair with the AI chatbot, who had a very sexy voice. It was Scarlett Johansson's voice. And one thing that he did, is what was happening at that time in the movie, was that you could hire prostitutes to be a stand-in for your AI. And somehow, when she showed up, she would have the voice. I forget exactly how they did it, but so he would hire prostitutes to embody, but it would be Scarlett Johansson's voice. I mean, it's all fantasy. So the reason I wanted to show you this is that we need a wake-up call. And I honestly, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I want nothing to do with the media. We don't even have a TV. Like, my entire life is online with my work. I work through the Zoom, and it's brilliant, and I'm so incredibly grateful for it. But and I do use social media for work and certain things, but I don't really watch the news. I don't want anything to do. I'd rather live, honestly, in some sort of I don't know, society where that doesn't exist. I don't like it. I don't need it. But also, I can't hide my head in the sand either. That blows me away, and we need to keep awake. And those of us like you and I, who are on a path, as I said earlier, we have got to continue doing our personal work. And if you have a gift that you have to work with other people or animals or whatever it is that ignites people's soul and helps them and brings them back to themselves as you are helping yourself, it is the time to do it now. Please don't hold back. This is real. And those of us that are holding ground here in the spiritual realm, some people are just going to choose to be in tech and be in that transhumanism state, but not us. This is huge to me. That is like a huge red flag. And some people are like, oh, it's another industrial revolution, but it's a different kind. It's a different kind. So that blew me away. The last thing I want to say is I want to play some music for you. It'll be 1 minute. And while I'm playing this music for you, I want you to close your eyes. One of my clients introduced me to this music. It is soul healing music. It is Arcturian music. And I'll put the link to this in this email so that you can listen to it if you want to. Listen to the whole thing. Unfortunately, if you don't have YouTube Plus or whatever it is, there's commercials, but you got to work your way through it because the music wakes up. So I want to leave on that after we watch that. Really, that is sad. That's sad. What we just watched was really sad. This is a man who is a wounded ego. I mean, I could sit and diagnose him, but we can just see plain as day. It's so sad. So let's play this music and close your eyes as I tee it up. Close your eyes and go ahead and get into the space. I'll probably play less than a minute. But I'll put the link here. But let's end on this. We're lighting.
Smaller than a toaster.
Excuse me.
Cools any.
See, there's the commercial. Lighting up your soul. Hold on one second. Here we go. All right, so go ahead and close your eyes. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? And you are beautiful. And I am beautiful. And what we're creating together in this community with the spiritual warriors is beautiful. All right, my name is Beth Osmer, and I will see you on the next video.